Good. How are you?
Good.
I notice if you watched our Welcome to the Knotty Nitwits.
Yes, you are.
Get that out of the way. Michelle.
I'm Leslie.
Nice to meet you. Well, not you, because I've met you a long time ago.
Well, and who knows if anybody knew. I don't know.
I hope we do.
Hopefully. That'd be nice. That'd be cool.
But if not, we're not saying, gosh, we're just sick of everyone.
Right.
Give us some new people, please.
Need a new batch.
Yeah, exactly. Leslie was talking last time about the earrings that she ordered for someone. Those are lovely, lovely.
Obviously, I kept them for myself.
They're totally you, though.
Totally.
And they match this, and they match that.
I know, yeah.
So it was meant to be.
Yeah.
It was
I just can't shop for other people because I just buy what I like.
It's so much easier.
It is, but not everybody likes what I like. So that's the problem.
No, I mean, shopping for yourself is easier.
It is, yes, totally.
I
wish I could tell what other people like and be able to buy it. But if I look at something and I don't like it, it's hard for me to buy it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But then not everybody likes what I like, so then I feel bad because, I don't know.
We're just glad it's almost over.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Bomb.
Renata, we're not even trying to be festive today.
No, I know. I thought about it. I was like, I don't have a Christmas sweater.
I don't either.
And I don't feel like going out and getting a Christmas
No, and
sweater.
I looked, I was at Costco the other day, and they had...
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. I had to go buy a blanket just because of you.
Aren't they awesome?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to go back and buy like 3 more.
I know. So,
They're
okay,
insane.
Well, let's just back up a little bit. Got so much to say. Because I can't just talk about the blanket. I feel like I have to talk about everything that led up to the blanket, which takes us back to Michael's plan. And,
oh my gosh.
I mean, really,
there's a whole story
here. Of course there is. Should we get to that later and talk about knitting?
It's up to you if you'll remember.
God, that always is the problem.
Oh, yeah. Or it'll be 2 hours later.
Right.
We don't have time to
we
talk
don't
about
have
anything
time.
else.
Exactly. Well, my stories must come first.
Yes,
so
you can talk fast.
Forget about all the knitting crap. We've got stories to tell.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to share. Yeah.
Not as much as when it's been 3 weeks, though. So we've got time
I'm not
to
feeling
burn.
Overwhelmed.
We have time to burn.
That's right. Exactly.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Because that would make for a really long day if we had to do this twice.
That'd be horrible.
So Michael had told me that he had a surprise for me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But he didn't want to tell me what it was.
Yeah.
And, I like surprises like this. Okay,
yes.
someone sends this.
Yes,
but when it's you are going to physically go do something that you don't know what you're doing.
See, I love that. I think Michael needs to train Bob on all that.
Well, Michael's never done this before.
Bob never has either because he doesn't trust that he'd know what to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just try.
I was a little bit nervous. But when he said I was going to go down and stay with Renata, my daughter, in Oregon City, I was like, no matter what we do, I'm going to be happy because I'm going to get to spend time with Renata.
Exactly.
So I come down and meet her at her work, and then we drive, and she's really good at, she's trying not to tell me. She's not letting me see the mapping to see where we're going or anything.
Nice.
Well, we end up at the Red Robin by the Moda Center.
Nice.
And I still really didn't have an idea, except that on the way down, I'd had my radio on for just a few minutes, and they talked about the Golden State Warriors being in Portland. Well, they're my team. I love the Warriors.
You do.
And I had just been lamenting to my gals that I get together with up in Kalama that I've really missed watching basketball.
Oh, why don't you?
Well, because we don't have TV. We have Netflix, Prime, Hulu.
Why don't you? Can you not get it out there?
Well, we could pay the money to have cable, but we don't.
Okay, gotcha. I'm surprised. For you to watch your basketball.
I know.
That's like huge.
I know. So I'm thinking.
No wonder you're depressed living out there.
Exactly.
You don't have your basketball.
I know. Maybe if there's a way I can get the NBA channel.
Yeah.
But I think you have to be hooked into some kind of cable thing. I don't know if Apple TV has that. I'll have to look into that.
You should.
I should, because I've really
Christmas
missed
present
it.
from Michael too.
Yeah, let's just add on.
I know you could score a whole bunch of points.
So anyway, yes, it was. He'd bought tickets to go to this game, and they were the seats that you go down, and then they don't let you go any further till they blow the whistle, because we got there a little bit after the first quarter started.
Oh, okay.
And so you're not allowed to go past a certain point while the game's in play.
Yes, okay.
Our seats were down there.
Nice.
Like, I could see what was happening.
You see sweat?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I would have been totally fangirling.
Oh,
probably to the point of embarrassing my daughter. But Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson were all out with injuries.
Oh, bummer.
So,
Your 3-star
I know.
Oh, it just means Michael's going to have to do it again when they're playing again.
The silver lining to that was that it was actually a good game.
Good.
Because if those guys had been in, they would have stomped the Blazers, and it would have been like...
over in no time.
Yeah, I mean, but as it was, well, they lost. Warriors lost. But it was a really good game.
More evenly matched, maybe.
Definitely more evenly matched without the superstars in there. So... But I didn't get to see those guys.
That's a bummer.
That's okay. But if I go to a game again, it has to be those seats.
Totally.
Because I can't sit anywhere else
After
now.
you've been spoiled like that, there's no way. Yeah.
So anyway, then I stayed the night at Renata's, and then she had to be to work at 9 the next morning, and I'd left my car at her work, so I was ready to go.
You left your car at her work?
Yeah. No, at Jiffy Lube.
Oh, okay.
But she's quitting Jiffy Lube.
Okay, because I was thinking if you left it at the restaurant.
No, in like Oswego.
Okay,
no, I would not leave it.
I was shocked. So when I went there, I was like,
gone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or it would have been inhabited by someone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, so I got to the Costco out in Hillsboro like at 9:15.
Okay.
Not 9:15. That would have been... I don't know what time I got.
They open at 10.
They open at
business
10.
Owners, right?
So I fueled up. Well, 10 for everyone they open at.
Here, I think you have to have business account.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, that's what maybe
they
used to say that.
Okay,
but
maybe it's
the
not
doors
that way
open
anymore.
at 10.
Okay.
So I was there right at the beginning of the Costco day,
Yes.
and they had these blankets.
Should I
Now
get
we're
mine?
to the blankets.
Should I get mine?
If you want.
But they've seen your Insta stories.
Oh, I put it on my Instagram.
She did, yeah. With Instagram stories, right?
I think I just did a video because I still don't really understand how to make those things happen.
Believe me, I kept screwing up until I finally asked my daughter. I was like, "How do you do this?" Also, I'll show you.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing.
So anyway, these blankets are huge.
Huge.
For $9.99.
Oh my gosh.
And they're so soft. Oso loves it.
Oh, I was curled up with it last night. It's funny because Bob was like, he was wondering why I sat next to him. Usually in our family room, I sit in my knitting chair and he sits next to me, though, on our couch.
Okay.
I never sit on that couch because it's faux leather or whatever, and it's just, to me, it's kind of cold. It's not my comfy knitting chair. Well, I had this new blanket, so I was like, I'll go curl up next to him on the couch. And so he was kind of like, what are you doing sitting over here?
Yeah, a little suspicious. Why are you here?
But it's so soft.
Hey, we're coordinated.
We are.
Nice
we didn't
job.
even communicate.
Good job.
And you're wearing green, green for, Christmas.
Sure.
Sounds good. But yeah, it's so soft. And it's such a good deal.
I know.
Oh my gosh, they didn't have your pattern, so I couldn't get your pattern.
Okay.
So we couldn't be matchy.
Oh, darn.
But yeah, I might go back and get a couple more for the girls.
I know, they're
like,
nice.
That's so cheap.
Well, I don't know if you saw these. By the time you guys see this, it'll probably be too late for you guys to do any more Christmas shopping, but they had these sweatshirt blankets. Did you see those?
I have one.
Oh, you do?
I bought one for Christmas. I love it. I just wore it last night.
Okay, because I got each of the girls one of those.
Yes, I bought one for Emmy. I bought mine online, though, but they're huge. And oh my gosh, they're amazing. It has a hood.
Yeah.
I ordered mine online.
As seen on Shark Tank.
That's where I got it. I got it.
Okay. Yes. There we go. Yes. Costco has it now $15 each.
Oh my gosh. I might have to go back.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have got one.
You would love it. It's so comfy. I mean, I use it like a bathrobe because then you don't have to worry about it opening, exposing yourself, and nothing. It stays on. It's nice.
Nice.
It's nice. It's really warm.
Yeah.
But it's cozy. Yeah. Yeah, Emmy wanted one for Christmas, so when she got one, I accidentally clicked twice. So I was like, I guess I'm getting one.
I hate it when that happens. I added 5 to my cart.
Happens quite often
I'm sorry.
in my life, but yeah. So
I thought you were talking about the little dragon that I put on my Instant Pot.
That is cute.
Isn't that funny?
I need to get one of those.
So also on my Instagram, I showed. I've had an Instant Pot for a long time, and especially now that we're living how we're living,
right?
Which, if you don't know, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I use my Instant Pot a lot. Well, I noticed someone did popcorn in their Instant Pot, and I was like,
my
"What?
gosh,
That's
what?
awesome!" But because they had a clear lid.
Oh.
I was like, a clear lid? I bet I could find one of those on Amazon.
Interesting.
So I looked, and they make clear lids for the Instant Pot for, like, if you're sautéing or slow cooking.
Okay. Why would you need it for popcorn? Like, what does that do? What do you mean?
Well, because you'd want to put your lid on, and I don't think you'd want air.
You don't want pressure built up? Does it have, like, a hole
and
in
I know
it?
it does.
Okay.
But probably so you can see.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the thing about the other Instant Pot lid is you can't see it.
It's sealed and,
So as I was looking on Amazon for the clear lid, I saw these little gadgets that you put on top of the vent.
Oh my gosh, it's so
that
cute.
Steam comes out, and so they had a few different ones, but the dragon was just adorable.
So funny. I'm gonna have to get that now too.
I had to get that.
We bought Keely an Instant Pot for Christmas, and
I'd bought one for Nick and Kim for their anniversary back in May, so I got Nick one too because they're just adorable.
So fun.
So, okay, now we've probably should get to something yarnish.
Should get something knitting wise.
Something knitting-ish.
Awesome.
Let's see.
What have you been working on, my dear?
Well, thanks to you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We are now the Knotty Hookers.
Knotty Hookers. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's like a double bad. Naughty and hookers.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Instead of nitwits.
Yeah. Well, in my bag, we got these amazing bags from Carrie.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
For Christmas.
She made them for us. Isn't that cute?
The cutest face ever. Is that not adorable?
I mean, sweet.
Oso's face is cuter, but then this. So cute. You gotta admit,
wow, Carrie, sorry, couldn't beat Oso.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he does have a really cute face, right?
He does have a cute face.
Anyway, and it's got the cute llama interior.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And it's all quilted. I don't know if you can tell
it's
that.
gorgeous.
Yeah. It is. I love it.
It's so pretty. So pretty. And it's a great size.
It's a
I put my blanket in there too, just like you did.
Yeah.
Right.
So Leslie was working on that crochet blanket. Oh, I'm seeing your colors are pretty.
Yes.
And last episode, I didn't link right away to the pattern or whatever because I really couldn't find it. Yeah, but I was looking for a pattern.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But then some people asked, so then I went in and I linked the video, the
Cocoa Knits.
Video on how to do this crochet blanket.
Yeah.
So when I was finding it to link it, I started watching it and I was like, I did this before. I know I did. So I went down and amazingly enough, I found the one that I had started.
Oh wow! Oh good.
And when I had started it,
I
really just didn't like it.
Oh,
I was. It carries.
I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, I've seen it.
Well, when I pulled it out, I had only gotten. Or, when I stopped working on it, I was only to about here. And I was just kind of like blah. I just didn't feel great about it. But I decided I would try it again.
Yeah.
And so then I started adding in some other stuff, and now I love it.
Yeah.
This is hanging on here because this pink here, see that pink?
That's beautiful.
That is the only one so far that I've used from my sun-soaked yarns.
Oh,
now I can take it off because I just wanted to be able to show.
Yeah. From one of your Advent.
From my Advent, it's called Bashful.
It's very cute. Oh, that's a good name for it.
It is a good name for it. Okay. So I have been so hooked.
I know.
On doing
it is literally all I have done.
It's crazy.
I just want to. That's all I want. In fact, I knitted last night for the first time in weeks. And
oh my gosh, same here.
So weird.
It was because I don't know about you. Does your elbow hurt when you crochet a lot?
I try to keep my elbows down at my side because if I put them up on the armchair, that's when it starts hurting.
Okay.
So I have to keep it down at my side. I've told several people that because somebody else was mentioning their elbow was hurting.
Yeah, it's an elbow thing.
If I keep my elbow up on an armchair, that's when it starts aching.
Okay, so and that's what I with this arm.
Yep.
On the couch because it's this one that hurts.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So last night I took a break because I wanted to show some knitting.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
All I've done is this blanket.
I know, it's pathetic.
But I love it.
It's so relaxing,
It's so fun. And when I did it before, I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah.
Remember I told you I prefer knitting. I prefer the two needles.
Of course.
For some reason.
It's just it's not methodical. What is it? It's
very
soothing.
Oops.
I don't know. It's just...
Oh, gosh.
And it's beautiful and getting to change colors.
That's what I like, I think, is so how quick you get to change colors.
Yes.
Because I also brought my northeasterly blanket.
Oh yeah, you've been working on that one too?
I worked on it a little bit until I started the crochet one.
Okay.
But one of the reasons I brought it was because when you show your crochet one, some of the colors you've used, I used in the northeasterly.
Fun,
and it'll be kind of cool to see how, because crocheting and knitting makes the yarn look so different.
Totally does, yeah.
But so I started this other row of the northeasterly, so...
Pretty. Oh boy! Oh man!
We can get it later.
I got it.
Oh, thank
you. There we go.
Thanks.
Don't want to lose that.
No. Anyway, so the northeasterly, you attach every other row as you go. And I have mine tied off because it's so long. Yeah. But I did decide before I started the crochet one, I was going to go up to about here and then start building it out that way. Just so that I'm not constantly going really long. Yeah. But now I can't. I mean, I'm just working on this other one.
Especially when you get Advent minis. Like, it's just so fun to each day open one and go, cool, I get to add this one to it.
If I had been doing that from the beginning, if I had been working on this crochet blanket from the beginning, that's exactly what I would have done. Yeah. When you're knitting them into a blanket, it's a little harder to get through it as fast.
I think I agree, because when you crochet, it's so much quicker,
so much faster.
And it eats the yarn.
It really does.
You feel like I could do a mini every day, no problem.
In a crochet blanket,
in a crochet blanket, and it was no big deal.
Same, but I don't think I could do a mini a day in this and other stuff.
Oh no, I agree.
That's what I've really enjoyed about the.
Yeah, because you said it's 20 grams each that you gave me.
10.
Oh, 10 is what you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Barnyard Knits ones are 20 each.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I was going to say, oh my gosh, that's like knitting a full skein like every 5 days.
Yeah. You've been a machine. Well, I have some fun ones in here from, what really was a game changer was this pink.
Yes.
It was like finally got a pop of color. Then it just started. I got some minis from Gail and Janine. Fun. And that's what a lot of these are, little minis from them. Yeah. And it just brightened it up to where now I really like it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it's fun.
Isn't it funny? I've always had goals of like, every time I've made one of these blankets, I've always been like, okay, this one's just going to be, just pastels. Nope, that doesn't go very far. And then I'm adding different, because I get bored of like,
right, and it's
so fun to just have it be hodgepodge,
it is.
Just whatever you want.
And I love that look.
I do too. It matches everything. It's just a fun.
Yeah.
And the other night I was curled up out in the family room and I had my crochet blanket. I was covered up with it. And it's amazing how they truly are warm, even though they're very holey.
Yeah.
They're a nice weighted, a little bit weighted. I mean, I'm not saying it's an official weighted blanket,
Well, it feels heavier than like the knit. Yeah. I think just maybe because of the clusters of the yarn.
Yeah, maybe. But it's just funny because you would think with the holes in it that you'd be cold.
That's what I would think.
It's like, no, it's just enough warmth. But yet if you have hot flashes at all, it like gives you a little bit of airflow going on. So I think it's kind of nice. But
yeah, I love it. I love that you got me hooked on.
Well, it's funny because I cheated slightly today. I opened up the rest of my minis because I have a reason this time. Always have to have an excuse.
Let's hear it.
But I've been having so much fun doing this blanket.
That I thought you opened the ones I gave you?
Yes.
Oh, you turd.
I only had a few left. Because I would add a mini, and then I'd be like, oh, I have time to add another mini today. Yeah. I'll make it another mini, and pretty soon I'll just like, screw it. Okay, so this is my thing. I was thinking every Christmas, if I keep getting Advent calendar minis, I'm going to make a blanket every Christmas and just have that be the thing I knit on. Because I'm like, by the time I'm done, I have a few more days, it's long enough already.
But you'd already had it started.
Not with mini colors, with much. Though. Okay. No, I literally only had... Well, let's see. No, this was my first one from you.
Oh, okay.
So I only had that much.
Okay, so that would be a good...
So it covers my feet already.
Oh, wow.
I still have to do the crochet border around, which will make it a little bit wider. But I was like, that'd be a fun thing every Christmas to be like, I made a new blanket for Christmas, So anyway, I'm on this now, which isn't one of the minis, but I just love this color. So
it's pretty.
But yeah, so this is the recent stuff I've done, but it is.
So yeah, it'd be fun to see like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What colors were you? Like, did you do the blue? I thought I saw blue
right here.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is it, right?
I'm pretty positive.
Oh my gosh! So it's such a different look.
Blue, yeah.
Obviously, I mean, we know that knitting and crocheting looks different, right. But it just really the way
interesting. Yeah.
And let's see, I saw that.
Oh, this one. You had this one. I remember seeing. Oh, is that it?
Maybe. Well, some of these looked very similar to me. So, what about this one? I saw you had this red and grayish one.
Red and gray
down there.
Right there. Yeah.
Oh, I like it there so much better.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. When I started crocheting with it, I loved it. It was really neat.
So there's a knit.
Yeah, and if you guys can see it, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks really cool crocheted.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I still love this rose gold. I have to get a skein of that sometime. Because that's beautiful.
Well, obviously there's more because I used all 24.
Amy, little Tayloress, I could tell right away as soon as I saw it. Do you have that one in there or no?
No, because I did a sweater out of that one, but I have a whole bunch of it at home still.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, I don't know, every day it's just so fun.
It is. It's fun.
I love it. And I love that it's all sparkle. The only thing is when I started it, I think that's sparkle. That's sparkle. Let's see. I think I had like one that wasn't sparkle, but that's fine. Nobody's going to know.
That's what I was trying to figure. I was going to look back at this blanket if it was all sparkle or not.
Yeah.
I can't tell right now, but because I was thinking if it is, do I only want to use sparkle on it?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, this would be my first sparkle.
The crochet one has a mixture of both.
Okay.
So, which I think is best for me at this point, just because then you're not, you don't have to use just something, but
I love it.
It is fun.
So I'm hoping, that's why I opened up the minis, because I was like, I'm hoping to be done with the length of the blanket by like Tuesday.
I love this one.
Oh, I do too. I love that. I mean, there's so many I love.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I know. They're beautiful. The only color that I was kind of like, I don't know, but it's fine because I'm like, I don't care. It's only one color out of the whole entire thing. Was the orange and it's kind of orange and blue.
Yeah.
Just because it was like so different. But then I saw, I was like, I have some orange down here too.
But I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I was like, I don't care.
It was kind of a strange, is that part of that one?
I don't know.
See it in
orange
mine.
and blues.
Oh, is that? No, that's not it, because that's different.
Yeah.
So that might have just been a mini that I did from something else.
Yeah. But I mean, I was like, out of the whole thing, who cares?
Yeah.
And the green's a little off, but it's a pop of color, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because nothing else is really that, like a pop of color.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to try to finish the length of this by Monday or Tuesday, and then just do the border and have it done by Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
So Christmas Day I can cuddle under it or do whatever.
Nice.
I'll do whatever. What would you do with the blanket?
Don't want to talk about what you might do under the blanket. That's up to you. And
so anyway, this is the color I'm using right now, though. I love.
Yeah,
this is like one of my all-time favorite skeins.
That's really pretty.
In my whole. This is. Oh my gosh, I can see them.
Oh, really? We
got it at Vogue Knitting Live.
Okay.
It's 2 gals. They were right across from Starlight Knitting. I have another skein of theirs in my room. But this is a skein that I'd hoarded forever because I would not use it because I liked it too much.
Which is funny. I mean, I like it, but it's so purpley. I'm surprised that it's one of your favorites.
Pinks too in it, though.
Okay.
So I know.
I like it.
But it's like, finally I was like, you know what? I love it so much and it's sparkly. I'm going to put it in my blanket too.
So how much are you going to put in it?
The same. I'll just count rows.
I gotcha.
So just keep it about the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why I opened the other minis because I thought, you know what, I just want to.
Okay, we'll go ahead and accept that excuse.
Keep going on and have it done by Christmas.
Yes.
So, anyway, yeah, that's my excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And what size hook are you using? Did you figure it out?
I'm using a huge one.
You are using a huge one?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's comparable to a size 5 knitting needle.
Okay, because we were talking about that the other day, and I was like,
oh, it's right here.
I'm using the 2.75.
3.75.
Okay, so one whole size up.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's interesting because it doesn't make it it doesn't look drastically different.
No, it's kind of drapey.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
And it, I just kind of like how it.
Yeah. I like your hook better, though. I need to get one of those.
What I felt like I was fortunate in is that I don't even remember exactly when I started this.
Yeah.
And this is the only hook I knew where it was.
Oh.
And so I was just hoping it would work together.
No, it's perfect.
And I think it's the same size. I think so.
No, it looks nothing looks weird or anything. So. That's awesome. You have hair in your face.
Yeah, I got a hair in my eye.
Oh boy.
Well. So the only other thing I'm working on is that Grande double latte something cozy up knits.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, pretty.
But what's funny is, like you said, you hadn't knit in a while till last night. So I started knitting again last night, and I started the brioche section. And brioche came back to me like that just because I did that big, huge shisui. So that was not a problem, except that I dropped a stitch. And so I ended up having to unknit everything that I'd done in the brioche section to get that one drop stitch, because I know that when I was doing my shisui, if I dropped a stitch in the brioche, I could fix it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember how.
Right.
And to me, it was just faster to just undo it. So I have this section,
pretty.
this. Now I do I'll do the brioche section about the same length that I did this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do another section of this box stitch for about that much.
That's so pretty.
And then you attach it.
Nice.
And so I think it's going to be like normally a cowl that wide or whatever would be too much, but this is just going to slink down and be fine.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's,
I love the colors. It's really pretty.
I love like feeling it and working on it, but I still would rather be working on a blanket.
I think it's funny because with a blanket you have zero thought. You can just sit and and you feel like you've accomplished something.
So you're saying we don't really like to think?
Well, it depends. I think during this holiday season, no, I don't want to think. I just want to just sit down, relax at the end of the day, and just crochet. Plus, it's so easy to just. If I'm over at Libby's watching the kids, if the kids wake up or what, I can just put it down. I don't have to think about, Mark, where you were, Leslie. Make sure you know what to come back to.
And I've noticed, like you had said at one point, that you can just pick that up and work on it real quick for
5
a few
minutes.
minutes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you've got your knitting, it's like, is it for 5 minutes?
Yes.
Am I gonna?
No, like last night, Bob and I were sitting out on the deck, had the fire going and stuff, and I brought my knitting out because I thought, okay, I'm gonna knit a little bit. I went out there, I had my pattern, I had my drink, I had my pen, I had my notepad. It's like, okay, where's my stitch markers? Like, it's like you have to really like sit down and go, okay, I'm ready to knit.
Yeah.
In some ways. But I feel like with crochet, I don't need a pattern. I just bring my blanket out, my one little mini. That's it. I'm good to go. Don't need a pen, don't need paper, don't need nothing.
I was enjoying the crocheting enough to where I actually looked on Ravelry at different crochet patterns.
Nice.
Just to see if it's something I would want to try to learn more about, because I cannot follow a crochet pattern.
Yeah, I need videos. I think eventually I could obviously follow a pattern.
Sure, eventually.
I feel like
it's just what I want to put the effort into.
Right.
Is what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And I don't know yet, but...
No, a long time ago, somebody gifted me a pattern, and it's a beautiful shawl. And I was so excited to get it. I was like super excited. And then I looked and I was like, oh, it's crochet.
Oh.
So it's been sitting in my library for like several years.
Yeah.
And I've just been sitting there going, someday maybe I'll be able to crochet that, you know. But it's a something bees. I don't know what it's called. But I kept waiting for them to like come out with a knitted version of it or something, and
I haven't
seen anything like that. But yeah. So that's a bummer. But yeah.
Okay, what you got?
Well,
besides your blankie,
my cowl by Tammy Gore,
yeah.
I've knit a tiny bit. The supposedly a test knit, which it's long gone. I feel so bad. Stone Avenue by Tammy Gore, which is hers is gorgeous. You guys have all seen it. I showed it last time, but so I think I'm still on the brioche section.
Oh, it's looking really pretty though.
You think so?
Oh,
It's still when it changes pink.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's really pretty.
Okay. So I've done the brioche. Can't say it's perfect. There's probably parts. I got to the end of one row and I was like, oh, where is it? Because when you mix it with mohair, it just...
It's harder to read.
Two different strands of mohair going at the same time. That's the only problem I'm having right now is I'm like, I think that's what's keeping me from doing this. Because I love this pattern, and I'm like, why is it taking me so freaking long? I think what I would do if I did it again, which is what her pattern calls for, so if you do her pattern, just do it as she says and you're fine. I picked 2 different mohairs to strand. Next time I'd probably pull from both ends of the mohair, use the same mohair throughout the whole entire thing instead of 2 different ones, because otherwise you've got 4 strands of yarn going at the same time. And I'm just like,
that's a lot going on.
Yeah, so it's always getting mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm always having to stop and untangle or sit at a table and have 2 balls here, 2 balls here, and keep swapping them out. So I think that's what's keeping me. And when I look at the crochet, I'm like, oh, easy.
I can do that.
Although I have had thoughts and visions of doing a crochet blanket next with a strand of mohair going with it.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah. I mean, I can see that as being a good option.
I think it'd be gorgeous.
Yeah.
So that might be something I cast on soon.
Totally.
So anyway, I know that that's why, because I love cowls, and I have like so many. I have several of them, and I love the yarn, and I love the colors for the most part, you know, except for how I had to change them. But I just feel like that has to be the reason, because I'm like...
How much more brioche do you have to go?
Not much, but I think there's a whole nother section of brioche. Like, I feel like I'm not even like...
Okay.
I'm not even like halfway. Because if you think about it, I've only done 1 section of brioche.
Okay.
And I think I still have quite a bit to go.
Well, since you're no longer really test knitting it,
right,
you could shorten it.
I could.
and
That's
just
true.
be done with it sooner because it is really long.
So I'm on stripes right now. So I finished the brioche. So I'm on
Oh,
stripes.
okay.
But I still have section 9, another brioche, stripes.
Yeah.
So I still have quite a bit.
I mean, if you were okay with it not being as long.
True. No, and that's an idea. I just have so many projects right now. It's like freaking me out. Like I don't know. I'm just not one of those people that can have like I can't even think in my head of what I have so many projects going.
Take the pictures.
I should.
Yeah,
I should do that.
That's so helped me.
I should do that because I feel overwhelmed. Like I just looked in that bag and I'm like, oh my gosh, Amy's socks.
Oh yeah,
those cute. I still have those in there. I haven't touched them in probably a month because I forget I'm even working on them.
Exactly. Yeah, when I took those pictures of all my whips and I just kept them in an album on my phone.
That's a great idea.
And then when I'd finish the project, I'd delete the picture.
That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, I should totally do that because I can't even keep them straight. And I have so many bags over by my knitting chair that I'm just like...
Oh, well, that's the point that I was at, was every bag I opened, I had another project. I was
that you'd forgotten about.
Totally forgot about this.
Yeah, so I'm just like, that's probably another reason I'm doing crochet. But I'm like, I don't have to think about it. It's right there. Exactly. I just pick it up and go.
Yeah.
So, and then I cast on two other things last night.
Good. Let's see.
Stupid. Oh my gosh.
Go for it. Let's show us.
It's all about yarn choice, and I feel like I picked the wrong yarns, so I'm probably going to rip it out again.
Gosh.
Okay, so I've had this Fidalgo silk shimmer yarn since I think we went to Vogue. I think that's where I got it.
Okay.
So it's a sparkly, it's really pretty. Oh my gosh, I forgot how strong silk is. I needed to cut a piece and I went to I tried to break it and I was like, cut my fingers. It's like, Bob, you have your scissors on you? But anyway, it's 63% silk, 23 kid mohair, 10% nylon, 4% polyester. So I found this pattern on Ravelry, the Evening Dew Hat by Rorico, I think. I think it's so pretty. It's with mohair.
What you're knitting up, I mean, you haven't gotten very far, but it sure is knitting up pretty.
It's pretty. The thing is, I just, silk doesn't stretch. So I'm curious, but it is ribbed. So I was trying to see, do you think that's stretchy? Like, can you tell?
I don't know.
I know it's hard to tell yet. If I think it's going to be good for a hat because of the silk.
I mean...
But it's got the mohair in it.
It's got stretch.
So you're supposed to use 2 lace weight yarns held together.
Okay.
Well, this together equals a sport weight, which is what 2, I guess, lace weight equals.
Okay.
That's what they said, right? Is that correct? But although I think 2 lace weight would equal a fingering weight.
That's what I would think.
But I took a picture of it on my phone because I was like, I kept the chart because I was like, okay, I wanted to make sure that that was correct. So 2 strands of lace weight together equal a sport/DK weight. That's interesting.
No. Because I had one too. I can't look because it's recording us. But
that doesn't make sense.
I had a chart too that showed the things double.
Yeah.
And 2 fingering equaled DK.
See, and that's the thing I would think too, because then how do you get fingering?
Right.
I mean, obviously fingering has got to be, it says 2 strands of lace weight together equal a sport/DK. So that's why I was doing this one, because I thought it calls for 2 lace weight yarns, and I thought, well, this is a sport on its own, so I can just do 1 strand. I don't need 2 strands all together. So I don't know. I'm kind of like going, crap, is it going to work?
Well, how does it look as far as like, that looks about, looking at the circumference there, it looks about what would be right for the beginnings of a hat.
Yeah, and I have it on a tiny circular. I mean, it's really small, but... So this one I'll probably keep going just to hope.
Just to see.
Just to hope. But I don't know.
It is looking pretty.
If anybody's done a hat with silk in it, like does it stretch? It's got the halo, which I like. And I thought obviously I haven't used this yarn. It's been sitting in my stash for a long time.
And it's not just silk.
No, it's not just silk. So it's got kid mohair and nylon and polyester.
And isn't nylon the thing that stretches?
I don't know. And I mean, yeah, maybe. That's the thing. I keep stretching it, going, okay, I think it's...
Gonna stretch it all out.
I know, probably. So anyway, I think I'll probably keep going with this one. The one that I ripped out, though.
Oh, you already ripped it out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Another pattern, which I thought was beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Mohair in your mouth.
Mohair, yep. But by Tracy Miller of the Crochet Girls, which everybody knows her. The Prairie Mins. I thought they were so
well, I wouldn't have known her last name.
Like if you didn't?
No.
Oh, you didn't know her last name? Okay. I thought these were so pretty, and of course they're with mohair. And so I bought the pattern last night, and I was like, it calls for, there's 2 different sizes, and it calls for DK, and then a lace mohair with it together, okay?
So DK plus
mohair. Okay. Yes, lace mohair.
Which most mohair is
no, some is not.
Well, I know, but most of the most of the mohair we get is lace.
Well, yeah, it just depends. I mean, some is thicker, but they used yarn ink cloud lace, which is kid mohair and silk. Oh, that's interesting, kid mohair and silk. Okay, so
I think that's what it usually is.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No, you're not being difficult. That's fine.
I think that's what it usually says.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know there was silk in it.
Yeah.
In mohair?
Yeah.
I just thought it was like mohair.
No, I mean, that's usually what it says on the label.
I know nothing.
I don't either.
Okay, so I had bought this skein at Hobby Lobby, Yarn Bee Feeling Gradient. And I had looked it up, and now I didn't write it down. I should have, of what it is.
Okay.
But it sounded like it would be about a DK. So I'd be missing that lace. But I was like, this is very mohair-y already.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to do it and do the bigger size that she called for the mittens. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so this stuff just has no stretch to it at all. So when you're knitting with it, you're just kind of frustrated.
Okay.
It doesn't like... And it's very fuzzy, fluffy. Oh. So it's hard to see your stitches. And granted, I was out on the deck with a fire lit at night with twinkle Christmas lights.
See my stitches.
So that could be a huge part of it. So I might give it another go and try, because when I started knitting the cuff, I was like, wow, this is really pretty. Like, it looks very soft and feminine, like very delicate, almost delicate. Okay. So it's like they'd be super warm and soft. And the thing is, they call for a picot, so you have to turn the hem. In the dark, I was like, oh my gosh, you can't do this.
You're kind of setting yourself up for failure.
I am setting myself up for failure. But it was also difficult because the yarn does not stretch at all. So when you're trying to pick up that the beginning, and she also recommends that you cast on with a different color. You can, you don't have to, and I should have, because it would have been easier to see where I'm picking up that first stitch, when you're doing the picot. So I should have done that. But this has no stretch, so when you're trying to put those together to make that picot edge, it's just like you're pulling because there's no give.
What would be an ideal thing to knit with yarn that has no give?
Probably just a simple like scarf, or nothing that you have to like knit two together, or those kinds of things, because knit two together you got to kind of get in there and get those yarns to so I don't know if this is the ideal yarn for the project, but when I was knitting it, it's like, it's so pretty because it was fading. It's a gradient, so it was like going from this rose color to this light pink,
and then you're having a softness
and it's very soft, so it's like I want to knit with it, but I just don't know if this is the right choice.
You might just have to crochet with it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Crochet.
You're so right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I might have to do that. You might have just given me a brilliant idea.
I might have to do that road,
because it's inexpensive yarn too. That's what I liked about it.
Yes,
it's only $6.99 a skein, and they had so many different gradients. And I thought it was beautiful. Like, I was trying to look for yarn for you guys for Christmas, and I was like, time was too short to like go order crap, and I was like, I could go to a knit store, but I was like, no, let's go to Hobby Lobby and try to find some yarn. And so when I saw this is their brand, I was like, it's so stinking soft, and it's fluffy, and it's a gradient, so it'll be pretty knit up.
It would be fun to see crocheted up and just kind of see, because you've seen how it looks somewhat knit up.
Yeah,
and then
in the dark.
In the dark.
Yeah.
So you kind of had an outline of what it looked like. See the
I'm
silhouette.
Such an idiot. Like, why did I think I could go out on the deck and try to knit
had
a new
twinkle lights.
And a fire.
Well,
it's so funny because the twinkle lights, we have one of those buttons that you step on and they turn on. Well, it was behind my chair.
So you kept making it go on and off?
No. I didn't turn it on at first. We just had the fire going, and Bob was sitting next to me, and here I am with the blanket from Costco on me. I've got my crochet on me, plus I've got this new project, the pattern, the paper, the stitch markers, the pen. And I just look at Bob, and I'm like, never mind. I'm not going to ask you, because I could ask you, but he's always so nice about like doing crap for me. I just felt bad. So for a while I just suffered through. And then finally I was like, gosh dang it, I have to have more light. So I had to put everything down.
You didn't just ask him to do it?
No.
You're so funny.
I know, because he always does.
I know, but what's one more time?
I know. Well, and I kept trying to reach behind me because it was right behind me.
Oh, he wasn't
catching the clue. I was like trying, and I was like,
you were trying to look as pathetic as you could.
Completely. And I was trying my hardest to not have to get up, and it was like I was finally I was like, screw it. I'll just get up, turn the dang thing on. And then it didn't even really help. So it was like not even worth all the effort. But so yes, don't knit in the dark, especially a new pattern that you've never done before. But the hat, I'm hoping it'll be beautiful because I like that yarn.
I love how it's looking really nice.
It's sparkly.
Yeah.
It's pretty. So, and I thought it'd be a relatively quick knit, hopefully, if I need a gift for something. So anyway, we'll see. But those are 2 new patterns, so.
Awesome.
Yes, I just keep buying patterns.
Oh, me too.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, I haven't bought any since. Well, I bought the Bits and Bobs blanket before I.
So you haven't touched that since I just got back onto my crochet one.
Yeah, I'll do it someday. But it was like, why did I buy it when now I'm.
I know, obsessed.
I have so many patterns.
I know.
I don't remember who I was talking to, but why do I buy patterns before I'm actually going to use them?
Well, and I always think to myself, why do I buy patterns when I have a ton in my library and on Ravelry, and then I have a ton that I've favorited that I have not bought yet?
Yeah.
Go through that first.
I went through my favorites the other day and deleted. It went from like 13 pages of favorites down to 2.
How do you, because one time I went on there and I was trying to delete some pattern, and I didn't know how to do it. You'll have to show me. I'm sure it's simple.
Well, it was... a lot of them that I deleted, I still liked them. Yes. But I knew I'd never...
right. Oh, I have a ton in there from like 10 years ago, which I'm like, I don't even like that anymore.
Yeah.
And then I have some that I have since purchased, so I'm like, I don't need to favorite them anymore.
So I've knit some. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I need to go through and clean that up too, and really... I've seen those people do make 9, like they're, I don't know how to do that.
Me neither.
But I'd like to do it because I think it'd be great to just have in front of my face.
Like what you want to do next
of 9
year?
projects, that at least I want to start with. Because usually I do more than 9 projects, but it'd be nice to at least know. But I have like 3 sweaters that are still just sitting there, haven't touched them. Yeah,
you need to stay off the make 9 and finish 9. That's what you need to do. Turn on a light.
As we say that I have every light in my living room on right now.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we have to.
We have to, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I have to apologize to someone if you're watching.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Well, how many times have those words come out of our mouth since we've been podcasting? Me saying I have to apologize and you saying, uh-oh, what did you do?
Oh, not that I'm not guilty either, but...
Okay, someone contacted me on some forum saying that they had a shop of some sort and wanted to send us something.
Oh, nice.
And I never got back to them.
Oh.
And it popped into my head the other day and I was like, oh no, that's so rude. And then I tried to find it and I have no idea.
Yeah.
So if you contacted me and you're still watching, because you're probably thinking I'm just and so you're like, I'm not going to watch that. They're unthankful.
Yeah. Which a lot of times we are.
I'm really sorry. I get distracted so easily.
Well, and it's hard too because I get messages through Facebook, then Instagram, then Ravelry, sometimes email. So it's like you have so many different forms where you can get messages, and then you lose track of where
or it could have been in a thread.
Or
it could be anywhere. And I went back and I tried to find it, and I just couldn't. And so I'm really sorry. Mm-hmm. It's not that we don't appreciate your offer. Yeah. If you're watching and you want to try it again, contact Leslie.
No, boy, that'll work.
Yeah.
I'm worse than you.
She'll be sitting in the dark trying to knit a sweater.
That I've never looked at before. Speaking of sweaters, should we talk about this?
Well, absolutely. Oh.
Bad news. Okay, so I have to look it up because I'm trying to remember what the sweater's name is because it's on my feed.
Oh.
Sweatshirt sweater, that's what it is.
Oh, sweatshirt sweater.
Can't remember who it's by, though. But
it's okay.
Anyway, this was one of my all-time favorite sweaters, all-time favorite knits that I've loved. My kids have both worn this sweater because they love it. Fits all of us beautifully. Now it only fits my 20-year-old daughter. She tried it on. It looked adorable on her. But she was like, Mom, it's scratchy now. And it was a little big around her waist.
Okay.
But it fit like perfectly through her. I was just like, I couldn't even get it over my boobs. Like Bob and I were laughing that night because he was like, try putting it on. It was like...
So now we know what they do to,
So my 16-year-old, and she doesn't watch this podcast, so I can kind of throw her under the bus, but she wore the sweater the other day, and she proceeded to wash it and dry it, and shrunk the crap out of it. And so now it's this cute little,
elf sweater.
Extremely warm. I mean, that's the thing. I told Keely, I said, if you wore this up to the mountain, like, you would not be cold. It is extremely felted.
Dense.
Very dense. So it makes me so sad because I tried looking for this yarn that I used and I can't find it because I really loved it. It's a tweedy yarn, and I know I can find tweed yarn elsewhere, but it was an affordable option. Maybe you should talk because I want to try to find what the name of the yarn is because I feel like if anybody knows.
Well, you know what? If you did those project pages.
Well, I do now, but I didn't back then, so that's the
because
problem.
Somebody mentioned on, I don't know if it was YouTube or, because I never know. Yeah. Someone mentioned that they were sorry to see that you didn't do project pages because they were looking for some boxy type sweaters that you've done.
If they know which one.
Talk to Leslie.
Yeah, if they know which one, I can help them.
No, they don't. That's the problem. They wanted some ideas.
It's probably Andrea Mowry's boxy one.
Well, while you're looking for that, I will talk briefly about.
It's right here.
Okay.
It's right here. Sorry.
I was about to say it, and she's like, "Oh no."
Sweatshirt sweater by Pearl Soho, and the yarn I used was Queensland Rustic Tweed. So I think I had bought it at that yarn store at the beach. I
remember mentioning that, yeah.
And it was on clearance, and so I bought like 6 skeins of it for really inexpensive.
Okay.
And see, it used to fit so long, and it was so. I loved this sweater. I love the color too because I don't have any green sweaters.
Well, I can hook you up with some green yarn.
That's true, but not wool.
No,
you know,
no.
It's like I told Emmy. She was like, "Well, I was trying to help you by washing." I'm like, "You don't ever wash wool sweaters." I was slightly bitter, but I couldn't be bitter for too long because
she's your daughter. She's your daughter.
But yeah, it's like
she wasn't trying to be malicious.
So I might see if it'll fit Ev. I think it'd be too big for Ev.
No, it'd be way too
big.
big.
And the thing is, it'd probably be too scratchy for him.
Yeah. Turn it into a bag or something.
That's what I did think about that. So I was like, is there a way?
Not that we know how to do that, but you could give it to Carrie. Just give it to Carrie and say, do something amazing.
Carrie, solve my problem,
she
please.
Could do that.
That's the thing. It would make a great purse.
She could turn it into
dense.
All sorts of things.
It is so dense. Oh.
No pressure.
My husband was like, well, just throw it in the water, see if it'll stretch. I'm like, no, I've done that before with sweaters, and it's worked when it's barely felted, but this is like so felted that
there's no hope for that one.
There's no hope. So that makes me very sad because it was one of my favorite sweaters that I would wear every single year and couldn't wait till winter to be able to wear it. Like, it was like,
well, now you have motivation to do another one.
I totally will because I love that sweater. It was such a simple
That's interesting.
sweater.
I mean, like, I was going to write it down.
It was a great basic first sweater if you ever want to do one. Sweatshirt sweater by Pearl Soho.
Because what I was thinking is how nice would that be if it wasn't in something scratchy?
Well, I didn't think see when it wasn't felted. When it wasn't felted, it was actually fine. I think since it's felted,
for you it was fine.
Yeah, for me it was fine. That's true. And maybe it got scratchier as it felted. When I tried putting it on after it felted, to me it still wasn't scratchy, but that's just me. So yeah,
Pearl Soho
by Pearl Soho. Mm-hmm. And it usually, the pattern has pockets in the front. I didn't do the pockets. Because I didn't want any more bulk in the front.
Yeah.
I just liked it just as a sweatshirt.
I got my own kangaroo pouch.
Exactly. I don't need any help with that.
Negative.
So I just loved it. Yeah, and I loved that it was tweedy and it was green.
Well, that's very sad.
So I went on Knit Picks and I did look at their tweed and stuff. It's a little bit more, it's going to cost more money because the tweed is more expensive. So I'm just bummed. I'll have to keep searching. And now that I heard that, what's the name of that company? Hobium Yarn's no longer in business. I'm so bummed because that would have been another very affordable
But you got to give it to them. They tried, like, doing that whole ambassador thing was a good last-ditch Hail Mary effort.
They did another one
I know. But just that whole idea. They tried to keep
They did.
And it just didn't.
Just makes me sad because they had lots of affordable options.
Maybe they'll regroup and do something else. Who knows?
That's true. So if anyone's destashing Queensland, whatever it's called.
Oh, you know how to go on Ravelry and look for that, don't you?
I think I've fallen upon it before.
Okay. I'll help you. Because you're right. Someone could be destashing some.
But it would have to be the green.
It would have to be the green.
Although I don't know. I guess I could do it in a different color. But I liked that green. It went great with jeans and boots, you know.
Do you have your hat over here? Your Molly Klein design hat?
I thought we already showed it last time.
Did we?
Because I already gifted it.
Oh, you did? I don't think we showed it.
I thought we did.
Okay.
Because I gifted it. I was putting together gifts for my daughter's teachers at school, and I try to always give them something knitted. Okay. So I was going through all my shawls and hats, and my daughter was like, "Mom, I don't think that teacher is a shawl person." I was like, "Well,
are they a hat person?
I have this hat I just finished. Do you think she'd like a hat?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think that color would look so pretty on her." And so it was
a great color. Well, you posted it on Instagram.
I did, but I feel bad.
Oh, well,
I thought we had talked about it.
If we are repeating ourselves, I just don't think we have. Yeah. But maybe we did. I don't know. Molly Klein designed the hat. asked us to test knit a hat.
Yes.
And so here's mine.
Yours is beautiful. I love your colors.
Thanks. These were the leftover barnyard knits. That's why they go so well, because Kim picked them out. But
beautiful.
When I was knitting this, I really thought it was going to be for like a child because it looked so tiny.
Yeah.
And so I was a little bit, but no, I mean, it fits.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to put it on my head.
No, I love, when I first finished it, I wore it that day at home and I loved it. I liked how it fit. Yeah, I think it's cute.
Does it look normal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah.
So anyway.
No, I really liked it. And it's funny because a lot of hats, I always feel like they have to have a pom-pom. That hat, I felt like I liked, if it was big enough in the back that I felt like, okay, it doesn't have to have a pom-pom. But if it did have a pom-pom, it'd be cute too. You know?
It would be, but would it be kind of weird to have a holey hat with a pom-pom?
I don't know.
No, I guess not. Why am I making rules?
I just wonder if it would be if there's too much space up top, if it would just hang down the pom-pom instead of the pom-pom being upright so you actually see it,
Yeah, I don't know.
That was my only thing. And I liked it without a pom-pom.
Yeah,
which most hats I don't.
Same.
So I was shocked that I liked it without the pom-pom. So
really easy. I mean, super easy pattern. Mm-hmm. I did this in a day.
Yeah.
It was a day that I didn't have to go to town.
Yeah.
I didn't have to leave the sticks. Right. So I was able to just work on that. But
yeah, so look for her pattern. What was it called? Autumn. See, I called it something. I called it wrong at first on my Instagram.
Oh, you did?
I called it Autumn Acorn because that's that podcast I really enjoy. She corrected me. She was like, "It's
Thanks,
autumn."
but
I know. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I know, and I didn't write it down.
I have it on my Instagram post.
Good for you.
There it is. Okay. Autumn Mountains.
Autumn Mountains
by Molly Klein.
Well, you could show that, and that shows the color.
I actually did it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it was a really pretty color.
It was, the reds and the blacks. I thought it was really, really pretty. It's on.
So is that red? I would call that like a burgundy.
Yeah. Definitely burgundy.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I was just curious.
If you want to be absolutely precise, yes.
What shade of
that? Yes.
Okay, I finished my beach chair socks. They were almost done last time.
They're so cute.
And I'm sorry, I was gonna wash them. I wore them, and I can't believe how dirty they got. But
I think they're beautiful.
Thank you. I'm happy with them.
They fit good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Exactly.
I need to go through my sock drawer. In fact, I might do that. I have the next week off because my sister's off of work. So I might go through my sock drawer and regretfully get rid of some socks, hand knit socks that don't fit.
Well, some of them get kind of shabby.
Well, I've noticed that some of them are just, they don't felt fully, but they get like tight.
Oh, because you do them in the washing machine?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't.
I shouldn't. So some of them I just feel like, or they were socks from when I first started knitting socks, and so that when you cast on the rib, I cast them on too tight, and so it's hard getting them on your feet. And I'm just like, I'm kind of over it. I'm like, I know how to make socks better now.
Maybe you should do the Desert Vista Dye Works thing.
Yeah, I don't have enough of her skeins, so I'd have to buy skeins.
You'd have to buy
skeins.
What's the problem with that?
Well,
okay, so are you
gonna do it?
I'm thinking I'm gonna at least start it.
Okay.
The Desert Vista Dye Works sock club or whatever. You knit a sock a month with her yarn.
Yeah.
You can't start it till the first.
See, I couldn't do that. I'd break every rule.
You would.
I can't do it.
I did it 1 year and really enjoyed it. And
did you do it several years?
No, no, I've only done it once.
Okay.
I figure even if I start it and I don't do all 12 months, it's not like there's a penalty.
No,
you just don't win. You just don't get the perks, and that's fine. I thought it might be fun.
Yeah,
I'm not 100%. The Desert Vista that I have right now is all it carries, so I'll have to go get some.
But you have a ton.
I probably have a few skeins left. Well, no, because I've knit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I probably have like 3.
Have you gotten yours yet?
Nope, it's coming.
Oh, okay. So remember last time Leslie had ordered her Desert Vista Dye Works skein, and then I let her know she could have got it in Sparkle. Well, Susan was able to
do that for me, so
yay.
I'm super excited. Okay. So yeah, it's coming. And as far as the weather thing, everybody keeps mentioning the weather droplet thing that I mentioned on the last podcast. Yeah, so I've ordered 3 and have yet to receive them. I have emailed multiple times, no response.
Oh no.
I ordered them twice, because the first time I ordered just one, and then I liked them so much from what I saw, because that one was for Bob, that I ordered 2 more for my in-laws for Christmas. Well, the one is coming. It says that it's coming. Still hasn't shown up yet. The other 2, my order was confirmed, I've gotten that email, but I've not gotten any email saying it's shipped out, which it should have. It was like weeks ago.
So when you got the one saying it's coming, did it give you tracking info?
Yes, but it's one of those tracking infos which I hate, where you have to type in the number, you have to like know the number, and then it's not super clear.
Okay.
I like it when you just tap on the number and it says, here it is. This is where it's at. It's right here.
Exactly.
I could do some more sleuthing and stuff, and I did pay through PayPal, so I mean, I have
so you're
that.
covered.
Yeah, so, but I'm just like, I'm depending on them as gifts.
Yeah.
And I ordered them well in advance.
Time is ticking.
So I feel like
It's
there's no reason why they shouldn't be here by now.
No, I hate that.
So it just bugs me, because now I'm like thinking, okay, do I go buy other things for those other two people that I wanted to?
No.
But I want to get them in here.
Yeah,
so I'm still waiting on, I think that's the last two things that I'm waiting on for gifts, so. Anyway.
That's a bummer.
Yes. Not fun.
Abby knits knit along.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to start it anywhere from January 1st till the 15th.
Nice.
Just cast on when you feel like
Nice.
it.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, because you know us.
If you're an overachiever, January 1st.
Yes.
If you
I'll be casting on 12:01. I still don't even know for sure what I'm going to knit.
Because you usually don't stay up till midnight, do you?
No, I usually do, but not because I'm doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, I mean, like, I was up past midnight a couple nights this last week, and I slept till like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not used to staying up that late anymore.
No, my daughter was out till 2:30 a.m. the other night, and she's moving out next month, which will be a blessing in some ways because I won't lose sleep. I still cannot sleep till she gets. Well, I did. I ended up getting to bed, but she was out with some friends, and she was fine. She was having fun, but I every hour I kept waking up, and I would track her. Oh, she's still where she's at. Okay, and I'd text her, "Are you coming home? What's going on?" Yes, Mom, I'm coming home. Just.
I know.
Yeah, it freaked me out. So why did I say that? Oh, it's because, so I slept like crap that night, and then I still had to get up at 5 a.m. and watch the kids.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like a zombie that day. I told Libby I never make coffee at her house because I usually just have 1 cup of coffee at my house in the morning, and I made a whole pot and like drank. I don't even know how many cups of coffee I had that day. It was bad, but yeah.
So our pattern winner, because we were going to say that this time, for the folks that have signed up for the knit along. It's not too late. If you want to do it, you still can. But Buckaroo, you win.
Congratulations.
And Buckaroo, on her Ravelry page, she has all these helpful links to different tutorials.
Oh, fun.
And it made me think, I should do that. You know, because how many times it's like, well, I haven't done that in a while, and so who's the one that I like, So I was going to put it in a Word doc. But then I thought, well, maybe I should open a thread in our Ravelry group.
Yeah.
And just have it be of helpful links. So that's something I might work on, In
your free time.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Michael keeps you busy though too, so.
Sometimes I help with stuff. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah. But that would be helpful. That'd be nice because there's always those things that you're like, oh, what was that video that helped me with that certain thing?
Then I go back and I try to look through my history, and sometimes he uses YouTube through my account, and so then I got all this tractor stuff, and
Yes, exactly.
So I haven't corresponded with Abby Knits to get the coupon code that she'd said she would do for us. And with it being right before Christmas, I'm not going to bug her. I mean, I might send her a message, but I might just wait a week because, I mean, if you're thinking of doing this, well, I'll send her a message. If she gets me the coupon code, I'll get it to you if you've signed up. Just know that, at the holidays, I don't have high expectations because people get busy.
Yeah.
I don't, because this Christmas is just like a nothing.
Well, are kids coming?
Yes, that'll be fabulous. Yeah. But I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So, and I also wrote down, because I wanted to remember, if you guys don't follow, I should find her on my iPad. Square Jane Arts. I think that's her Ravelry name. She does these amazing socks. I hate her because
we're jealous of her.
Oh, totally. Because she can do these amazing socks. Oh, those are cute. Oh, look, she came up right there.
Oh my gosh.
She's always doing.
That's insane.
And she doesn't follow patterns. She just does these.
Just creates them.
Oh, she's just insane.
Oh my gosh.
She can do.
That is crazy.
I don't know how that's showing, but you guys should follow her on Instagram. Square Jane .art.
You spell out square.
Yep. SQUAREJANE She's done, in fact, do you remember the socks that I did last year that had the kitty cat around the top?
Mm-hmm.
And those were inspired by a pair that she had done.
Okay. SquareJane.art. Okay.
She's a sock knitter and indie designer, wool dyer, painter, vintage collector, and crafty hooligan from Canada.
Something wrong.
Oh. But if you go to her Etsy thing, she doesn't have like a bunch of... I haven't looked her up on Ravelry. But anyway, every time she knits a really cool pair of socks, I'm like, I mean, look at these Christmas ones.
That's insane. How do we not know about her? Like, is she a designer? Does she design them, or does she just do it on her own?
She just like... That's what kills me is I'm like, if you would put that in pattern form, I would buy it. I'd probably never knit it, but I would buy the pattern. But she just does it. She's like,
my gosh.
It's so weird to me that there's people that can just do that. They can just sit down and knit these amazing socks with all these different, insane. Color work designs, and they
actually look like they actually look like something.
Yeah, exactly.
If I did it, they wouldn't look like something. That's
so anyway,
crazy.
she's just really. I mean, even if you're jealous like me, or not like a normal person, it's fun just to see what she does because it's they're just really cool. So anyway,
insane. Wow, people like that, the talent. It makes me go, I have zero talent. I don't know.
I knit a sock out of self-striping yarn. I didn't even stripe it myself.
Exactly.
So here's the gnome that Leslie felted for me.
Yeah, sure did. See, this is the one I didn't give you guys because of its nose. It looked so weird.
A little pug nose?
Well, pug, piggy, I don't know what you want to call it.
Well, this nose looks like something.
Yeah, it does look like something. That's the one I kept, but
I think it's cute.
But somebody was mentioning that YouTube lady. Oh my gosh, I could watch her for hours because she's just like amazing. With
she felts.
Yes.
I think I've watched, if it's the one I'm thinking of, where she...
Okay, I'm going to try.
Well, I'm going to show this cute little bag that Janine gave me with an M on it.
Cute. Did you make it?
No, I know that's what I said. Did you make that? No.
Wow.
And it had some minis in it, most of which I think I've used in my
She probably could make it, though.
Well,
She's
of course
really
she could.
Really
but,
talented.
who has time for that?
So it's Sarah Renzulli, but somebody recommended her, and I'd seen her years ago, but hadn't watched her in a while. But she's on YouTube.
Is it where the video shows like a blob of stuff and then she does all the stuff? And then
she completely shows you like her stuff looks phenomenal, like gorgeous the way she does it.
Okay,
like her snowmen.
Tell me how to
Sarah Sara, and then Renzulli Renzulli.
Okay, I'll link it.
And all she does is felts with wool, but these snowmen she made were so adorable, and they were so smooth, and I was like, these gnomes look nothing like hers, but she's amazing. So, and she's very I think it's interesting to watch her, even if you're not a wool felter, like just the craft of just taking wool and making it into something.
Yeah, I don't know if the one that someone had shared with me was that person. Yeah. But it was just amazing to watch this just transformation of this blob of stuff. Yeah. And then it became
And I think
something.
she sells her wool too, like kits and stuff. So I think you can also, I don't know if she's on Etsy or what, but I think you can buy it's good wool, it's quality, to felt your own things or whatever. So she must have some kind of a shop. But anyway, she's amazing. So it's fun to just watch her.
Cool.
Extra time. Yeah.
All right, where are we at in our proceedings here? Are we done with things that we've worked on and stuff?
Yes. I don't think I've worked on anything else. Okay. I need to, but I haven't. So
we've established that.
Yeah.
And are we going to work in the light or in the dark?
Light, for sure. Well, I always feel bad because Bob always wants me to come sit with him on the deck, but I'm like, I can't just sit out there. I have to be knitting. I have to be doing something. Yeah. So it's like last night I was like, okay, I'll go out and sit with him. And then it's like all the time I'm like, it's too dark.
You need one of the lights that you put around
I should, because we have plugins out there too. I could bring a lamp out there and plug it in. People probably think we're weird, but
who cares?
Yeah, but I could do that because there needs to be better lighting.
Yeah, you got at least something a little bit better than twinkle lights in a fire.
Well, and I did have a porch light out there. I don't know why I didn't turn that on either. That would have helped. I'm just now remembering. We just never turned that porch light on, but I'm like, we have 2 porch lights.
Well, there you go.
Could have solved my problem last night. Yeah.
I thought about showing my from my Advent from my it's a sparkle one.
Ooh, that's pretty.
From Sun-Soaked Yarns.
Oh, nice.
There's so many of them because I haven't been showing daily pictures.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably not going to be showing anymore.
You've done good, though.
I've done good, but I'm just like, now that I've skipped ahead, I'm like...
I think what'll be better is when I show them once I've used them. Because now I know, I am probably going to use these in that blanket. So
definitely.
I'll just show them. But that's been so much fun. I love Advent calendars.
I do too.
I
They're
still
so
advocate
fun.
for one for every month of the year. But
I know. Wouldn't that be so fun?
It'd be really cool.
My gosh. Especially if you use obviously if you use your minis. If you don't, then they're just going to pile up and it's stupid. But if you actually use them and get through them, it's nice to have new ones all the time. But
I do have a lot of them piled up.
I'm sure you do. You get a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
But maybe now I'll start using them more.
Well, and you give away Advents every year, though.
Right.
3.
Yeah. So basically, I'm
you're
just stocking up for Christmas.
You're just doing,
Christmas
which is a
shopping.
great idea.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're doing a little bit every month.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. Cool.
Are you ready to show that off? Because that is like the star
I know,
of the show.
I can see it like in the thing.
I know, it's so pretty.
So I had to order Amy Little Taylor S or Dandelion Dogwood. I don't know. I still am used to that one. It's Dandelion Dogwood, I guess. Her sparkle bag. This is the sweater size. It is so, oh my gosh.
That sparkle is just so
gorgeous.
Awesome.
I just got it yesterday.
And it totally matches your earrings.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's really pretty.
I love it. I have not put a project in it yet. Because literally, Bob came in last night. It was dark out. He was like, oh, there's 2 packages on the porch. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, it's gorgeous. I love it. And I love the little... stitch mark or progress keepers. Yeah, progress keepers. They're so pretty. So pretty. And it's funny, I'd be watching her Vlogmas and I'd see her bag sitting there and she's like, yeah, I'm getting bags ready to ship. I'm like, oh my gosh, one of them's mine.
My bag.
Yay. So it has like a little pocket in there. So her stuff's just gorgeous. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, had to have it.
Yeah. You made a good decision. The purse that I bought, remember, because you bought that and I'd just ordered a purse.
Yes.
Well, I've already returned
Have
it.
you?
It was a fossil, and I loved like 80% of it.
Yeah.
But the interior, it was a nice leather. The inside of it was like something that you'd put under a high chair, like for spills.
Oh, okay.
But the worst offensive part was the strap.
Yes.
Looked like a seatbelt.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I brought it and showed you guys, didn't I?
I don't know if you showed me or if you just told me.
Oh gosh,
I remember
just
the
horrible.
airplane strap.
Yes,
so that's so weird.
I returned it.
And some people might like that airplane strap, but
yeah, whatever. It was awful.
But anyway, Amy was super duper sweet and also sent her sock set, fairy sock, and of course
it's sparkle, lovely.
She put my name on it, Leslie.
She did.
Yeah.
Then, so that's for you.
Yours? Yes, this is mine. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I already opened it.
Oh, I got you.
Yes, you have to open yours.
Oh, okay.
And she sent Michelle.
You're so sweet.
I know, super sweet, and a piece of chocolate for Ev. Which Ev does not know this, but his dad is getting a adorable puppy for Christmas, a Labradoodle puppy.
Oh,
or it's a gold. I think it's a golden doodle.
Okay.
But anyway, the guy that owns the puppies, is selling it to them. He's going to bring the puppy over on Monday night, and it's going to be dressed as Santa.
Oh,
the puppy
how sweet.
Ev is going to be in heaven because he has wanted a puppy for so long. So Libby's worried. She's like, I'm not going to want to come home.
Oh my goodness!
Honey. She picked perfectly.
That's
gorgeous.
Amazing.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That really
that says
is.
Michelle. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, she couldn't have picked better.
No, really.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Love it.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
She sent us her pin. Dandelion.
Dogwood.
It's dogwood.
I don't
not
know.
Dandelion. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
dogwood.
using words
it's a
I know.
dogwood. Yes.
This is so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Those. I don't think I can wait to do something with that.
No,
That's
I
just
know.
too pretty.
I was thinking this might be the next socks I cast on because they're so pretty and they're sparkly.
Yeah. Thank you, Amy.
So sweet of you.
Really.
So sweet. And hope you're feeling better. I know you've been sick. Because I've missed your vlogs.
Oh.
I watch yours faithfully and have missed it. So hopefully you're feeling better and thank you so much.
It's so pretty.
It's probably because she worked herself too hard. Doing all these bags and yarns and Vlogmas and so much stuff going on.
It is the time of year a lot of people get sick.
I know. Well, yeah, you're stressed and just busy and not sleeping.
Probably around more germs than usual.
Yes. So true. So true. I also wanted to say this was another thing I bought from Devin Ventry.
Yeah,
she has a podcast. She's also the Knitty McPearly. So this is the third necklace I've bought from her.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I've not shown this one, but this one, it opens up. That's really cool. Stitch markers.
I love it. It's very cool.
I love it. Oh, boy. Hello.
There we go.
Spill them and lose them. But anyway, it opens up and it has stitch markers in it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I love it. So anyway,
I better write that one down too.
She always, I just appreciate her so much because she always has coupon codes for her stuff.
Oh,
always, because she wants to make things affordable for people.
Okay,
which I really appreciate. Where'd my hook go? It's inside. And they're just beautiful.
I mean, that's like so tiny.
Devin, what, the Knitty McPearly?
Like.
Okay. Let me help you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll just shut this thing. Oh boy. Okay, it's not very easy to shut. Okay. There it is. Okay, I got it. Just your eyes have to be good. So Knitty McPearly. What did you want to know? Her
website or whatever.
Her website, www.knittymcpurly.com.
So KNITTY.
Yep, and then McPearly's MCPURLY.com.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's got a great podcast. I love her podcast. She's a beautiful knitter. And anyway, she does knitting jewelry too, the necklaces. And like I said, they're very...
I love the shape of that.
I do too.
It's really cool.
And it comes in different... You can get... This is the I don't know what color it is. It's antique. But then she has, I think... She might have silver too. I can't... You also have to go check out her site.
Well, you know I will.
But she's very reasonably priced. And I really like that about it because some knitting jewelry can be more expensive.
Yeah.
So
it's nice to have the
beautiful.
option of both.
It is. Totally. So.
Well, I only bought one thing. And the funny thing about buying this is that I'll never use it.
Really? You don't think you'll ever use it? It's just a fun little gadget?
It's a gauge ruler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We don't check gauge. That's true.
But I might now because it's a magnet. And
okay.
So you could actually... Yeah. That's the problem is I can never see.
Right.
And so it's called the Easy Peasy Gauge Ruler.
Nice.
I don't know why. I just thought I have to have that because maybe that will be the golden ticket.
That'll be the thing that gets you the gauge swatch. Oh my gosh.
Start gauge swatching.
That could be it.
Or something.
Funny. Or something. I know.
I think I was just I had to order something because I haven't ordered anything.
You're so funny because I would look at that and it wouldn't even tempt me. I'd be like, I don't care. But
it's a gadget
things, if I see a
have.
necklace or something, I have to have the jewelry. I have to have.
Oh, my thing was probably a lot less expensive. Well, it was only $10.
Yeah. Whatever.
I know why.
Might be a giveaway someday.
Like that whole box of crap from last episode.
Wow.
Okay, I don't always make the best choices.
That's okay. None of us do. None of us do. I'm trying to not spend as much, so I'm trying to knit from stash, which is so far.
I just have to not buy things that I don't know what I'm getting.
Yes.
Because, if you don't know what you're getting...
Right. You don't know what you're getting.
Right. And it might be a box of stuff that you have absolutely no use for.
That's true.
Like my box of Christmas crap.
That's right. But now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
It was,
lesson learned. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yes. So Michelle and I, for the Barnyard Knits thing, we decided we're going to we're going to divide the minis and then divide them up into 10 grams each, right?
Yeah, so we'll all get, they're 20 grams each.
I don't want to show them because some of you are being good and opening them every day.
I know. There's only a few days left, but I was wondering about that, if we should do this.
Well, it's funny because here I've been posting every day the minis, and it just dawned on me yesterday. I was like, what if people hadn't opened their mini from Barnyard Knits by evening? Some people,
Oh, because you never put the spoiler alert kind of thing.
No, because I didn't even think about it.
I haven't seen anyone complain.
Not yet, but I'm just I felt bad after that. I was I hadn't even thought of that. But ours were mixed up.
Yeah,
because we mixed the two different kinds she had.
And I haven't seen anybody that I follow posting
post them. Okay, because I just felt bad after that. I was like, oh crap! I feel bad that I was posting them every morning at 5 a.m.
Leslie was up early today.
Before anybody had a chance to look at them. So anyway, but they've been beautiful, and I put them in this bowl, and they're huge. So if you guys ever are looking for an advent calendar for next year, they're 20 grams each. They are beautiful. They're big and they're gorgeous. So we're going to have fun with that.
Yeah.
So, and they're all sparkly.
Yeah.
Which makes them even more amazing. So
probably not something we want to do on the podcast, though.
No, we don't.
I mean, I could speed it up, but
picking. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, do we want to do any of these?
We'll pull one out. Let's see. Just so we know what we've got.
I was at Office Depot the other day, and they had this probably stupid game. Wine barrel.
That's what got our attention.
Never felt so good. Yeah. Draw a card, ask a question, reveal a truth. So there's no
another opportunity for me to complain about life.
Exactly. So there's no rhyme or reason to this. Like there's nobody wins.
Okay.
It's just a simple get to know you game.
We're all winners.
We're all winners. So you just ask questions.
Okay. And maybe it's one that we can ask
others. You guys,
yes.
for a giveaway or something. So, we can just kind of look through them and answer them. Everybody has to answer. I mean, Michelle and I have to answer. You guys can't answer unless we ask you to answer.
Oh, this would never happen to me.
Uh-oh.
What do you do when you get 2 invitations for the same night?
Oh.
People don't invite me to stuff anymore. They know I don't go anywhere.
Well, that's honest truth. There you go. You answered it.
Okay.
I don't want to do that
one. Do you consider yourself to be high maintenance? Would others agree?
I think you used to be more high maintenance.
I used to be a lot more high maintenance, for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Some people would probably still consider me high maintenance, but if you compare me to how I used to be, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I admit it. I still. It all depends on what you consider maintenance.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, I have to have electricity.
Right. And running water.
And, yeah.
Yeah. But as far as do you have to have
a house
surgery and high maintenance fancy car?
No.
No. Do you have to have the best clothes?
See, it all depends on what you consider.
I know. I don't know. And it depends on your budget. Are you living outside your budget or are you living within your budget? If it's within your budget, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
So what does it matter?
So I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's find one that we really.
It's funny though. I went to the nail salon the other day, to get my nails done.
Yeah.
And I had ordered online the powder dip stuff, which is what I've been going and having done. But it's $40 plus tip every 2 weeks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I used to spend it too.
I know. So I thought I'm going to buy this stuff online and try it myself. So yesterday I went in because the powder stuff had already started chipping off. It was looking like crap. And so I was like, I'm just going to go in, have them take the powder stuff off because it's kind of hard to get off. And then I'm just going to have them just paint my nails. Just a regular manicure.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing the treatment you get when you're just going in for a nail polish.
They're not as nice.
Oh yeah. I've gone there lots of times and the lady kept saying, don't you want powder dip? Don't you want, I said, no, it kind of chipped this time. Usually it lasts a good 2 to 3 weeks, but I said this time for some reason it just, maybe you need tips. You need tips put on you. And then the powder over it doesn't break at all. And I was like.
And the pedicure too.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, well before she asked me if I wanted my eyebrows done.
I
was like, no, I think they're okay. Oh, they need to be cleaned up a little bit.
Oh, no.
Shaped, I was like, no, I'm not doing that today, And I said, my daughter comes here and we do that. But it was just funny because I went in and I kept having to tell them, no, I just want them painted today. I just want this off. I just want them painted. And so anyway, another customer came in. They both, the mother-daughter, wanted their fingers done with the powder dip. So she moved me to another chair. Down the row.
Go away,
somebody else had to take over and do my nails. They didn't even transfer the nail color I'd picked. I had to pick out a different color because she wasn't communicating with the lady.
Oh my gosh.
It was just interesting. I was like, wow,
that's funny.
Just getting my nails painted and it's not the same. But I just wanted to be able to paint them so I could take them off quickly myself when I get the powder dip stuff and be able to try it out. So yeah. But I guess I'd be high maintenance because if money was no object, I'd probably still.
Okay, if
go all the time.
If money were no object, I would look totally different.
Head
to toe redo. I thought we were trying to be realistic here.
No, I'd be realistic. This isn't a real world. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, if your house caught on fire, what 3 items would you grab first?
Oso.
Okay.
The other dogs could burn.
Nice.
Just kidding.
They could run out.
They are getting older, though.
They don't run as fast. What other? Is that it? Just so.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I would grab photo albums. Because there's so many photos of
I don't even know where mine are right
that
now.
I don't have them digitally because back when she was born it was not Polaroid, but it was you went and got film
developed. Yeah.
So I would say pictures.
Yeah, if I knew where mine were.
Yeah. trying to think what else, though.
Yarn.
I don't know. I mean, it can be replaced. I'm trying to think of things that, like, if a fire happened that I could not replace.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be sad if I lost everything, but nothing is, like, irreplaceable. Except for my kids, of course, and my dog and my husband, you know, but...
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if there'd be anything else. Can't think of anything else. It's not like
move
I have
on.
famous jewels or anything that I have to get.
Yeah, these make me think too much. You know, I don't want to be that deep. Remain on the shallow.
Yeah.
Who do you wish you were more like?
Oh boy. Well, you wish you were more like the gal that knits those socks, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, some of them are kind of showy. What kind of thing have you done that no one else ever knew about? I'm not going to let me brag about myself here.
I mean, this one's sad. Just right out sad. What do you regret about your parenting style?
Oh, Lord.
Ask my kids.
Yeah, exactly.
What are some things in your life that you would like to change?
Oh, boy. That's depressing.
I know. What keeps you up at night?
Oh, my God.
Did I get all the really sad ones?
No, I just keep passing them.
Okay.
Mine was, have you ever faked a headache to get out of something?
Who hasn't?
Every day.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. What do you do when you walk into a room where you don't know anyone? I try to avoid those situations.
I carry on with my shopping because that's the only situation that happens at the grocery store.
Yeah, these aren't very fun.
No, I mean, if you're drinking wine while doing it, they might be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
You'd
know.
reveal quite a bit of truths about yourself.
Do you believe people are more impacted by their DNA or by their environment? Well, that's a big That's a huge topic.
That's a deep question.
What is the toughest thing you've ever been through?
Oh my gosh.
Do you believe in soulmates and true love?
Do you?
No.
No.
I mean,
I think it's a choice.
Yeah.
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 And I think there can be multiple people in the world that could suit you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's just one,
No.
the one and only person in your whole life.
Me neither.
I remember teaching my girls that because I think I was not raised, my mom didn't teach me that, but I think it was just embedded in your head that, like, you have to find that one person that can fill you up and make you, like... And
yeah, that person's got to be you.
Yeah, exactly. And then as I got older, I was like, no, really, love is a choice.
Yeah.
It's an action, too. But it's like you're choosing that person for life.
And if you do choose them for life, it is a choice. It's not a feeling.
Right, right. Feelings fade and feelings change. But, yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to answer that one. Oh,
Lord. Yeah, we already do. Well, we don't anymore, but... Okay.
Bad idea.
No, I mean, I can see where... I think it is a good idea, like...
Like what?
Okay, you know who would like that? Rebecca.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because she likes to talk about... or not controversial, but like she likes to really get in.
She probably likes to argue things, not argue in a bad way, but like debate. Yeah, she likes to really philosophically think about things.
I probably used to more.
Yeah,
but I'm tired now.
Yeah, I don't want to have to think that much.
I don't want to
topics and
no.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of in it now for the. I'm on the gliding part.
I'm
over that hill now. I just get to go.
You don't have to prove yourself anymore or convince anybody of anything.
I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm just saying I don't want to talk about real deep topics. Right.
Just keep it about knitting
or whatever, shopping, blankets,
fun stuff,
whatever else we've talked about that's not depressing.
Meaningless stuff. Really.
Basically, I'm saying let's stay shallow. I don't see the problem with that.
I don't either.
We're deep.
It's a happier place. It's
about
a happier
things,
place.
Exactly.
Yes. But we don't share them all the time.
No.
Keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, we don't want to start doing that.
That's right.
No.
Oh my God.
Leslie had a good idea about us showing some subscriber love.
Oh yeah.
We never she had the idea, we kind of talked about it, and then we didn't talk about it anymore. So it's not a complete idea.
Yeah.
Like most things we talk about.
Right.
But we were talking about something. Like if we got to a certain number of subscribers, we'd do some giveaway.
Well, because I think we were close to some
because we see a lot of people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we never have.
We just want to join the group.
We just want to be like everyone else.
We just want to be like everyone else. Yeah, that's right. Because we were like close to something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Where are we on here?
I don't know.
Oh boy, I watch too many podcasts. Okay.
There we are.
There we are. So we're at 6.95. So we're almost to 7.
Well, let's push for 8.
Push for 8? We just noticed we have more viewers than we do subscribers, so we were just going to encourage people to hit subscribe.
Which we hate. Okay, I hate it when I watch a podcast and they have the blinking subscribe thing.
And hit a thumbs up. Subscribe. Yeah.
And then they mention it like 10 times. And my husband has been doing this podcast relating to his tractor activities.
Obsession.
My wild coyote. And it's cute and everything. But I used to, like, especially him, because he watches a lot of those type podcasts. Yeah. And so if I happened to be in the room and I'd see him and the guy's like, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe and all that. And I'd always make fun of those people. Yeah. I'd always be like, oh, shut up. I mean, people will subscribe if they want to subscribe.
I'll subscribe. Yeah.
But he's now putting that at the end of his videos. And so I've been making fun of him.
Yeah. And now he's going to make fun of us.
Now you're one of those dorks.
Although he doesn't watch our podcast, so we don't have to worry about it. So, yeah.
I stand by it. If you want to subscribe. If you don't.
If you don't, that's okay.
If you don't want to give us a thumbs up, don't.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs down. Go for it. Yeah. If that makes you feel better about yourself as a person.
We don't usually get very many thumbs down.
A few, whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, why we're going to do it? Just because if we reach a certain, it doesn't benefit us at all. It's not like we're going to make money off of it. But I don't even know why we do it. Just to honor those people that have subscribed. I don't know, our faithful people that have.
I don't think we got that far in our conversation.
We hadn't really flushed it out.
I think we need to work on it next
Maybe.
year. 2020 is going to be the year that we have this stuff figured out. We're going to get really good at knit-alongs.
And knit-alongs.
Giveaways.
Finishing test knits or sample knits. Whatever. We're going to get better at all that stuff.
And Leslie's going to be able to make lifelike
that look
wool felted creations.
More realistic and Anyway. So many things. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Are we gonna podcast before New Year's resolutions?
No, I doubt it. Are we gonna podcast before New Year's?
Before New Year's?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because isn't the year almost over?
It is.
I don't know. Like Christmas
is
in a few days. No, I don't.
I don't either. It's the 21st.
Okay. So
we have 10 days before the 31st.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be podcasting until next year.
Okay. All right.
And I don't know, the whole resolution thing. Again, I've just kind of given up.
I know.
I'm just trying to be more realistic.
Set the bar so low that...
Of course, there's a lot I could improve on.
Totally.
But if I start thinking about all that, I'm just going to get depressed. And who wants to start the new year depressed?
That's right.
Let's just be happy that we're alive.
That's right, yes.
And
your house will be built in 2020.
We're hoping.
Yes. Woo! So that's exciting. Something to look forward to.
Uh-huh. Well, the builder has the plans, but we haven't heard back from him on any kind of bid or anything.
Nice.
And here it is, the holidays, and so we're obviously not going to hear for a while, and it all still seems so far off.
Yeah.
Because
permits and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, everything's just far off. Yeah. I mean, I want to know how much it's going to cost, and then we know it'll cost more.
Yes.
But I'd like to kind of know what ballpark he's in to know if we even want to do that.
Yeah, no, definitely, because it'll rule out. It'll just help you decide what you want to do for sure. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully, yes, absolutely. In the year 2020, we will have a house again.
Yes, you will have 4. Well, you have 4 walls now.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we'll have a house.
Yes. Not a shop.
Yeah.
A penthouse
shop.
How
about you?
What about me?
Are you doing
New Year's resolutions? Yeah. No, I never do. I never set goals for myself because I feel like most people that set goals, they don't meet them.
Yeah, it's always just constant disappointment.
It is, and I just I have things that I want to achieve or do. Oh, my nose is running. Why is my nose running? Because I'm laughing. You make me laugh. So it's your fault. But I have this huge thing I could wipe it on, but I don't know how to wash this thing, so I'm trying to.
Well, here you can use my shirt.
But no, I mean, always it's like, I want to be a better person by next year, improve myself. I want to, it'll be a new year with Keely moving out. That'll be weird.
Yeah.
Weird, but exciting. Just to see where my kids are a year from now will be exciting. But as far as resolutions now, it's always to be a little bit healthier, make better food choices.
That would be nice for me to do. And I will.
Yeah.
There are days where I make really good choices.
Me too.
And then, like, by noon, it's over.
I
But,
know.
you know, whatever.
I know.
No, I do want to do better on that.
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I don't, there's nothing that's like sticking out in my head that I'm like, I'm going to, this is what I'm going to
I'm going to tackle this year.
Yeah. I'd like to read more. I feel like I don't read enough, and I used to love reading.
Do Audible.
I know, but I think I like the physical book.
Okay.
I know. Probably sounds good, but
let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Let's get back to that.
That's true.
No, I love to read too, but I do.
Yeah.
I just, given the choice, am I going to sit and read or knit?
Right.
And if I can knit and have the story still going into my head.
That's true. That's true.
That's what I'm going to choose.
That is true. No, I feel like I'm out of things to talk about, but at the same time, I'm like, how do we end it on a
better note than we're just done talking?
Season, and hopefully
we're done talking. We've got nothing left to say to you till next year.
Talked out.
It did. It just happened all of a sudden. We were fine, and then all of a sudden we're just like, we're done.
Yeah, I know. I think so.
My caffeine's worn off.
I think so. It's lunchtime. Or it's past lunchtime.
We're hungry again.
We're hungry. And you probably have to go to the bathroom again, right?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Until I leave.
I know, because when you texted me that you'd left, I was like, okay, cool, about an hour. And it was a little after an hour. I told Bob, I was like, she probably had to stop and go pee somewhere.
I didn't. It was just traffic.
No,
traffic was...
Yeah, stinky. And it's rainy here.
Yeah.
We want snow. I want snow. Do you want snow?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Once I'm home. I would prefer it if I got my laundry done first.
Yes.
And then it snowed. Because,
right.
I mean, that's just another thing about our situation is I have to go to a laundromat.
Yes. How far away is that for you?
Oh, it's in Longview. It's, probably 15 miles.
Okay. Oh, 15 miles. Okay. I thought you were going to say 15 minutes, which is what? I don't know how many minutes 15 minutes takes you.
It's probably like a 20, 25 minutes. I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's like 6 miles down to the bridge. Oh, and then they've been doing construction on that bridge.
Wow.
Like, they'll do it one day, then not the next day, then they'll do it the next day.
Oh, wow.
And the other day I was supposed to go give blood at the Armory in Kelso. It's on the Kelso end of Longview.
Okay.
So I mapped it just because I still don't really know my way. I've donated there once, but I still don't really know where everything is in that area. It's 9.9 miles from my place. It was going to take an hour to get there
my gosh,
because of the stupid bridge thing. So needless to say, I canceled my blood donation appointment because there's no way I could sit there and...
No way. Yeah, that's crazy.
For one thing, I'd have to pee because I'd been trying to hydrate myself extra, knowing that I was going to be... I can donate on a day that they're not doing bridge work.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I know, that's the only problem with Keeley moving up to Ridgefield. It's like, it takes like sometimes an hour to get there.
Yeah, it's a drive.
It's a drive,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting. But yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you didn't get stuck in traffic.
Yeah, no, I mean, it slowed down quite a bit a few times, but it kept going.
Yeah.
And so
that's good.
But yeah, it did take a little bit longer than usual.
So yes, I hope we have snow. It always makes me sad. I watch Vlogmas and I see people that like live somewhere where it's warm, and I'm like, that does not look like Christmas.
Oh
to
no,
me.
I know.
Like, it's so weird seeing people in shorts and like getting cold drinks and stuff. I'm like, that's so weird to me. Like, I mean, we don't always get guaranteed snow here, but we can get to snow pretty quickly up at the mountain, and we do have colder temperatures, although today's pretty mild. But
I was thinking as I was driving down here that the first year that we lived in our Arlington house, it snowed that Christmas. And that was so magical.
So magical. It is. I love it. I love it.
I know to other people that live with that all the time, they're like, no, it's really not.
I know. But we never get a ton to where it's like, I mean, it's
no. We had 1 or 2 years at some points where it was like Narnia, and it affected where you could travel to.
Well, here almost anything affects it 'cause we're just not used.
Oh yeah,
exactly. We're not, we get a tiny bit of snow and everything shuts down.
Oh, it's like major.
It's hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's so funny to me because we have a Safeway up the street. I don't know if it's a mile. I don't know how far it is from our house, but we always drive there all the time, when we need to go to a grocery store. But when it snows, it's one of the first things we do is we walk up there. It's just funny that we never walk up there in the summer. We never walk up there in the spring. We drive.
Yeah.
But if it's snowy, it's like everybody's like, let's go up to the Safeway Starbucks and let's walk, and it's fun, and it's like, why don't we do this the rest of the time of year?
Yeah,
I guess it's just more magical when it's snowy.
And
it's fun seeing people driving it.
As long as they're not sliding towards you or anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's not safe.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday season.
Absolutely. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for another year. Well, it's not our anniversary, so whatever.
We also forget that.
Yeah, ixnay that. But have a good new year and stay safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. See you in the new year.
See ya. Yeah. 2020.
2020.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.